JavaScript analysis does not stop at static inspection. In part 1, we pulled JavaScript files, analyzed their content, and dug into secrets and endpoints. But now we are stepping into runtime. This is where the game changes. We are talking live debugging, obfuscation, decryption, internal dev function, and real exploitation strategies that turn recon into results. So, this is AmrSec, go get your coffee ready, and let's dive in. Okay, let's get straight into it. Okay, right now in this video, we're going to discuss a bunch of things. We're going to discuss about live debugging and real workflow. We're going to talk about local overrides and spotting obfuscations. We're going to learn how to beautify the code if it's minified. And we're going to use AI to analyze some specific things if we want to, and we're going to dig into advanced exploitation like send a message exploit or send a message attack, and after that we have the final validation and the reporting strategy. Okay, so first let's start with the live debugging. Let's say you got all the JavaScript files in the last video. Now let's see it breathe. Okay, so first, I want you to know that the DevTools or F12 in your browser is your entry point into the live heartbeat for the web application. This is the first thing you have to understand. Right now, I have built like a simple app or simple lab for this video, and this because we have multiple things we're going to talk about, and I made one app to have them all. Okay, so this app, basically you will find it down in the description. It's a GitHub repository, and what you have to do, simply go to this repository. It's going to be a public repository. You have just to copy the URL, go to your terminal, git clone the repository like this, and hit enter. And after that, what you have to do is change directory to the repository directory, and you're going to see files like this. Just retrieve the files. As you can see, we have the index.html. It's just a basic lab. We have the JavaScript files and CSS. So to run it, what I have to do is just use Firefox, for example, and index.html. But right here, I have it already on my files. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run it directly on my browser right here and hit enter. Okay, so first thing we're going to talk about is the live debugging with the breakpoints. Right here, as you can see, we have the current role is user, and the version, there is nothing specific right here. And right here, the first challenge we have is try using breakpoints to intercept the authentication check. Okay, so right here, we don't know the admin password, but let's say admin, for example, and click verify, and it's a wrong password. So let me try, for example, admin 123 and verify, and it's not the password too. So here is a hint. It's telling you set a breakpoint at the validate admin password function to bypass the check. We knew right now that the validate admin password is the function that's responsible for this authentication. Okay, so first, before we do anything, I want to tell you that if I just opened my burp right here and go to the proxy and open this, and here it's the browser, it's already proxied, and try to intercept this request, click verify. As you can see, told me that the password is invalid without sending a request, and this is because it's using JavaScript, it's using a conditions, so there is no request will be made. On PHP, for example, when there is a conditions, what's gonna happen when you click verify, you're going to send a request, and then PHP will see the conditions and like give you a response. But here it's different. So right now we know that the function called validate admin password. First thing we're going to do is we're going to open our network tab in the DevTools, and we're going to reload our page exactly like this. You will see the files like this. Of course, right now it's just 5 files, but on a live website, it's going to be a bunch of files. To get the JavaScript files, you're going to filter them only the JavaScript using this filter right here. And let me open every file one by one to search for this function. So I'm going to hit Control F and search for the function like this. And okay, we have it here. So I will stop right here and tell you something. Like if you are testing on a normal website, because this is only a lab, if you are testing on a normal website, you will not see this thing, okay? This is a beautified JavaScript, or you can say like I just wrote it, okay? So it's normal. But all the websites are minifying the code. What minifying code means? It's making all the code in one line. Like this, for example, right here, this is tesla.com, and here is a JavaScript file. And as you can see, the JavaScript file, all of it in one line. Right here is multiple methods to just make it readable for you. In this small button right here, if you just click on it, what's gonna happen is going to beautify, or you can say it's going to format it. So as you can see right now, you can read the code, okay? So this is a method to beautify. So let's say that the code that you have is on your local machine. For example, you can use Python libraries such as beautify JavaScript or beautify GS, I think, and give it the file, minify it, and it's going to give it to you beautified. If you don't want to do that, you can simply open your Visual Studio Code, just create a new JavaScript file, like let's say test.js, and paste the code. And what you have to do is simply right click and click on format document, and this will do exactly the same thing. As you can see, it beautified the file, okay? So right now we have all the files are beautified, okay? That's how it's gonna look with you. Right now we're looking for a function called validate admin password, and if we search for that, as you can see right here, we have the main function. It's getting the element ID. It's called, okay, this is right here. It's a checking for the passwords. It's asking if the password equals secure admin bash 123, then give it a role admin. Of course, it will not be like this because I just made it for the test purposes. It's going to be a condition. Like for example, if it's using JavaScript to authenticate, then it will be a condition here. Like if the password equal a hash, you don't know what it is hash, you don't know anything, but it's a condition, okay? So of course we know if we just get this password and put it here, it will work, but this is not what we want. What we want is to use the breakpoints to bypass the authentication. So right now we knew that the validate admin password in the core.js. So we are going to open this in the source panel, as you can see right here, and we're going to do our work right here. So we have the validate admin password. Okay, here is the function. Simply, we're going to add a breakpoint right here. What is a breakpoint? The breakpoint is a place or a line to stop when the website or the app start calling this function. Here, for example, if I just added like 1, 2, 3 and click verify, the app will freeze, okay? Because you added a breakpoint right here. It will freeze until you tell him continue, okay? Or you can tell it to skip to the next function, okay? And that's simply it. So right here, we have added a breakpoint right here. So we're going to add any random password, anything, and we're going to click verify. And here we're going to give it what the app wants. The app wants to make this condition returns true, okay? So when this conditions became true, it's going to give me a user role of admin. So to do this simply, you have to open your console right here and add the rule and make it exactly like what it asked for. But here we have to make it only one equal, okay? And just hit enter. And as you can see, the condition right now returns true. And now go to the sources and continue. And as you can see right now, we have admin access. So that's pretty much it. This is how live debugging works, okay? So right now let's continue to the next part, and we have local overrides. Okay, so right here is telling you use Chrome's local overrides to modify the core functionality. Right now, here is a premium content. This content requires a premium subscription. So if I check the access, as you can see, I don't have access to it. And it's telling you use local overrides to modify the is premium user function to make it return true. Okay, so let's search for this function right here. For example, in the core, okay, is premium user right here, but this is not the main function. So we're going to go to the next one, and here is the function. And this function simply always returns false. Okay, it's always returns false. Like if you just click check access for the next 10 days, it's going to return false. So what we have to do is to local override it, and local overriding mean that we will make the website loads, and when it loads, it will not get this specific file from the server. It will be overridden from our local machine. And this is how you're going to do it. What you're going to do is you're going to right click on the file, and you're going to click on override content, and this will bring you to another tab called overrides, and this in the sources right here, pages workflow, you can see overrides, and it will be here if you cannot see it. And as you can see, we have enable local overrides checked. That means the overrides are enabled. Okay, in the overrides right here, as you can see, it's gave me the website domain. Oh, because I have it local right here, it's give it to me like this, but it's going to give you the website domain and the file that you override it from. But before this, what's gonna happen is going to ask you for permission to get access to your local files first. Give it access to any folder, and it will work with you exactly like this. So right here we have these files. What we want to do is we want to make this function return true, right? So we're going to change false to true. It's just that simple. And make sure to hit Ctrl S after you finish. So right now, if I just reload this page, of course the admin access is gone because it's only like it's going after you reload the page. But right here, if you just check access, you got access, and this is simply because the server or the Chrome DevTools replaced the main JavaScript file from the file in your local machine when it loads. Okay, so whatever changes you're going to do here, it will be applied to the website. And as you can see, we have internal API endpoints. Cool, right? So right now, let's make the challenge a little harder. Okay, we have a send message exploitation. Let's say that this is a chat page, for example, or search bar or whatever. The first thing that you're going to think about is why not try XSS, right? So let me try it with you. Right here we have img, the source equal x, and on error give me a nice alert with nothing, and just close it, right? So yeah, let me send this message, and oops, we don't have anything, right? So what about trying to make it SVG, for example, on load equal alert one more time, and just close it and send. And again, there is nothing. What about, for example, script alert, and close the script and send. And here we go. As you can see right now, the script has been removed. That means there is a filtration right here. So right now it's telling you modify the message parameter using breakpoints, and it's telling you use breakpoints to intercept the send message function and modify the parameters. So the function is send message, right? So let's see where is the function right here. Here is this is the local override. So let me go back and go to the assets, JavaScript, core. Okay, let me remove it from the local overrides like this, just delete it. Okay, and as you can see in the core.js, we have one breakpoint still here, so just click on it to remove it, and let me search for send message. Of course, it will be open like this. So here we have the send message. It's telling you that the send message function is vulnerable to breakpoint manipulation. So the function is simply takes the rule, the channel, and the content, and we have here the rule, and the content is what we are writing, right? So we have here, it's creating the message object right here using the rule and the channel and the content and the timestamp. Okay, so After doing this, it's going to display the message. And it's okay, it's all right. But right here, we have to understand something. Like, what exactly is this? Like, the content could be something like direct input, right? So let's see what exactly is this. And if we scroll down a little bit, you can see what is this actually. It's a function that gets the content, and it's return the content but replacing some specific things first, like replacing this with this. Okay, so it's replacing these HTML injection tags, and for the script it's replacing it with 3 stars. So right now, like, you cannot just bypass it, right? So what if we just like pass our payload to the content directly? Like, what if we just made that our message or our payload goes directly to the display message function? That's exactly what are we going to do. So right here, we're going to add a breakpoint on this function, right? Because we want to give the content to this function directly. And right here, we're going to add anything like, for example, admin. Okay, it's just a simple message. And we're going to click send. And right now, the app freezes. That means the app stops right here. It did not display the message yet. And this is really cool because that means it took the admin input and goes to this function and filtered it, right? So what we have to do is go to the console and try it. We have here, let me take a look on the function one more time, message and content. Okay, so we're going to write message, okay, dot content, and we're going to give it our new value or our new payload, and we're going to write equal, and let's say this payload, for example, a simple image payload, and we're going to close it and add semicolon. So what we did is we stopped the app when it calls the display message. So the app already has the content that it's going to display, and in the console right here, after this, we give it a new value, okay, and we bypassed the filter. So when we just continue, what's gonna happen? We will get a pop-up with XSS. So this is simply how send the message exploitation work, okay? And now let's move to other thing like the hidden features. Right now it's telling you discover the hidden endpoints and features. So you don't know what the app is talking about, right? So right now it's telling you, it's giving you a hint. It's telling you look for the hidden endpoints in the JavaScript files, or try activating the dev mode flag. Okay, so what this means, let's take a look. Right here we have the sources and we have the core. So let me crawl like, okay, we have some endpoints right here and it's called hidden endpoints, right? And we have, let me see if there is any other endpoints. Okay, we have another endpoints right here. Okay, let me go to the features, and we have only hard-coded data, and we have endpoints right here too. And here's the endpoints. But all of this is secret endpoints, but we want the hidden endpoints, right? Here is the hidden endpoints. Let me copy this one and paste it right here and call it. And it's telling you endpoint not found or access denied. And you don't know why, right? So let me try to use another endpoint, okay, like this one, for example. Copy, and let me paste it here. And this is already a valid endpoint, so you cannot just like, this is not hidden one. So here is the hidden endpoint, but we don't know why it's telling us like access denied, right? But right here, if you take a close look, you will understand why. And that's why taking a look on the source code is really important, because developers leave comments, okay? And here is telling you hidden endpoints that will be revealed when in dev mode, okay? So you have to be a developer mode to enable it, but you don't know how, right? So if you just take a look right here, it's telling you let developer mode false. So let's try to make it true, for example. Let me copy this. So if you go to the console, you can say right here, it's telling you try using toggle dev mode in the console. So let's try it, right? Okay, we have it here, enter, and here we go. You have been a developer. So let me go back to the source and copy the hidden endpoint like this, copy, and let me try to call it. And okay, it's success. There is no problem with this. That's cool. Okay. So right here we have the next thing, and it's Obfuscation Analysis. This is only a developer console, so you don't have to worry about it. Like here, it's just helping you, like help and so on. Just console like this. Here is the last thing we have. So this is a little bit tricky. It's telling you that there is a verify function, verify token function. So let's just search for it, right? We have verify token and it's taking the token, but there is nothing here. This is not the main function. So go to the next JavaScript file. And okay, we have the main function right here. It's telling you variable this hard-coded thing equal another hard-coded thing. So as you can see, we do not understand anything. But here is the trick. You can use AI to tell you what this code means or what it does actually. But right here, let me do what I want. Like for me personally, I don't want anything. I want to see what's gonna happen after I add a valid token, right? So right here, if you took a closer look, I think this is what we want. It's telling you if the input equals something, okay, do whatever, and after that you will have to reveal the secret feature, right? So why not just to reveal it directly? Okay, we can just reveal it, right? Here is enter, and as you can see, it's telling you secret feature unlocked, and it's telling you try calling secret function access admin panel. Okay, let me try it too. Why not? Like this, and okay, it's telling you admin panel access guaranteed, and we have our secret key and endpoints, and we have a message. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Okay, so basically this lab is a basic lab for JavaScript analysis, and I have a challenge for you. In this specific challenge, if you can get the real value of the token, just drop it in the comment and we will see who can get it. Okay, so for this lab, that's pretty much it. And of course, in this lab I have other hidden features. If you can get other things, just share it in the comment and let me see what you can get. So right now, let's say that you have got finding. Okay, what you have to do is you don't have to report it yet. You have to validate it. You have to ask yourself multiple questions. Is it reachable in production? Is this finding reachable in production? And can I exploit it? And if yes, can you show impact of it? And this is really important. You cannot just say, I have found a secret. You have to show what it gave. Okay, so this is really important. And other thing, you have to validate what you find with multiple tools. For example, once you have got the endpoint, you can use, for example, HTTPX to see what's live. You can use curl for test the request, fav or argent for fuzz parameters, and we have nuclei to check known patterns, right? And this will build your case and avoid false positives. So you have done the hacking. Now make it shine. And this is by reporting it right. A proper report should have multiple things. It have to be clear, high impact summary, and it have to have step-by-step POC or proof of concept. It have to have screenshots or videos if needed, of course, and suggested fix or reference links. Okay, and here is a pro tip. Good writing equal faster triage equal better bounties. Okay, so that's pretty much it. And that's all. The second half of the JavaScript Analysis Masterclass. You have gone from recon to runtime, from static grep to live exploitation. You did not just pull files, you dissected the app logic in real time. You used the breakpoints, AI, Chrome's DevTools, and even Obfuscated decryption to find the bugs nobody else even saw. This is what real bounty workflow looks like. So if you found this video helpful, do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more cybersecurity content. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below, or you can reach me directly using Twitter. Until next time, stay curious and stay secure.